Sup snacks, this is Reyes the All Eating Cake, and I'm here with my next Minecraft project. It's very late because I was dumb. And I messed up the recordings a couple of times. But this is a recreation of World of Warcraft's Goldshire in Minecraft with certain design changes and also location-wise, obviously. Because it's very flat, a very flat forest where it is, but obviously finding a very flat forest in Minecraft is pretty much, well, impossible. Hell, it's hard to find a very flat plains sometimes. But let's start with the blacksmith building, which, if you notice with both buildings, the roofs are warped wood, which is the closest thing I could get that looked good to the thing in game, because I believe I took a picture of it. The roof is blue in World of Warcraft, which warped wood functions pretty well as a bluish greenish thing. It was like either that or copper, and copper did not look good with the building. Also, it's too green in my opinion. The only thing that otherwise would work is like blue concrete or blue wool, and that does not look good. On the outside, the key differences of this building is a pipe that goes out of this part, which I just did this little thing with copper trapdoors instead. There's also supposed to be pumps on the side of this thing, and also it's very different at the top. It has like this giant pipe thing that's not there either, because I could not... If something is like completely removed, it's because of this reason. I couldn't make it look good in vanilla Minecraft, vanilla survival Minecraft, or I came up with a design that looked better. And here, for example, there's supposed to be lots of pipes going around in here, and also more stuff hanging from the ceiling. But that's not happening here either. But otherwise, it's pretty accurate. Aside from those things, this building is very accurate. And it looks good as well. I really like to use tough bricks in this. It was interesting, I haven't used tough bricks in... Anytime I get the opportunity to use a block I haven't used in a build before, it makes me very happy. And I had not used tough bricks before these two, so that made me happy. I also don't get to use warped wood a lot. I don't remember when I last used warped wood. We have this little wagon, which is at the end of the street, which I think I forgot to take a picture of how it looks in game, which I will definitely go back in and do after this. But I think it turned out well. If you stand at a certain angle, you can't see the string holding the carpet up, which is nice. But I used jungle wood, oak, birch, jungle, I already said jungle, and spruce for this one. And it turned out very good looking in my opinion. It looks like a very nice little wagon. But then to the main building, which is even better, the Goldshire Inn. We have a little place for the horses outside. Let's go around the building before we head inside. Let's go to this side first. And then take a picture of the side of the building. But that doesn't really matter. We have this side of the building, which turns out very good. The building in Minecraft is much more 3D. Well, it's a kind of a mix of both. Because there are tiny, intricate details on the building in World of Warcraft, which are, like, impossible to recreate. But then they also have these weird things that should be 3D, but aren't in-game as well. Like, in those white walls, there's these things that look like they're meant to be pillars, but they're in the wall instead of being outside the wall. So I just made them outside the wall instead. Of course, with placement differences because it looked bad and stuff, so on. We also have this thing that I really couldn't do anything against. This one is actually too wide. it's supposed to be 1 block smaller, and on the inside it looks a little bit worse. And now my cat is doing stupid stuff. We have the chimney outside. From this side it looks great. It's a pretty big building, but it looks good. Here we have... This is supposed to be a board. I know I took a picture of that. And this carpet here is because there's like a carpet holding thingy right here, which is impossible to kind of recreate in Minecraft. Oh yeah, the pillars in the walls, they are just like this on the inside because I can't have them sticking out on the inside of the building. That would ruin the inside of the building too much. We have shelves, we also have barrels, we have plates, we have mugs. There we have the camp with the big fire. We have paintings inside here as well. I really like how this room turned out as well. The basement is one of my favorites. It's also hard to create. I used acacia logs because they fit really well with deep slate bricks in my opinion. And also, it has the same design thingy that's upstairs, but with generally darker colors, like these, like bricks. It's not really bricks, but you gotta work with what you got. Then we have this thingy here, which I have, but there's actually black concrete under there, but you can't see it, which is what I was going for. I didn't want you to see under here, because you don't in game. And big beer barrels or something. There's a lot of barrels in this build. And at this point you may have noticed that my VTuber avatar isn't on the screen. And that's because it's a Minecraft build showcase. I want to focus more on the Minecraft build, right? And that's not really possible if there's a big VTuber thing up the screen. And here we have oak wood because it's supposed to be oak wood instead of warped wood on the inside. That creeper head is in the between these doors because it's actually supposed to be here, which I took a picture of. I remember that. But you can't really make that look good on a diagonal wall in Minecraft. I would have to use like 2 heads, and that would look weird. 1 bedroom, a big bedroom, just a little tiny room for chilling and reading books. Also, I have to say that thank you Mojang for adding 3x3 paintings. I've wanted that for so many years, and the fact that they finally added it, so nice. And here we have the biggest bedroom with two beds instead, the 2-bed bedroom. But that is really all I've got to show. I was planning to originally recreate another place from World of Warcraft, but during the designing phase in creative, also I use shaders. I don't know, well, you've definitely noticed by now, but yeah, I really like using shaders. Or well, I started like to use. My brain is. I started to like using shaders recently, and mostly when I look at builds after, it's not something I just run around with in general because it can get annoying. You can work with certain things, but not here. What was it? Oh yeah, I was originally planning to recreate another building or another place in World of Warcraft in Minecraft. But the only block I was happy with using for that, for one of the buildings, was pale oak. And we don't have pale oak on the server yet, because they use a different updating system. This whole area, by the way, also used to be much more flatter, except this. I was gonna flatten this way down, but then I realized that just having a fully flat area like that wouldn't look good, so I just flattened down to a level where I knew the building would fit. And it turned out great, in my opinion. Then I went back and replanted saplings and used bone meal to get grass back in the area. Here we have one of my electricity towers to redirect lightning, because obviously I don't want these buildings to catch on fire. I also, while I have you, I might as well say I played the beta for one of the games I am planning to play. It's called AI Limit, and it comes out at the end of March, actually. And I thought it looked decent, and then I played the demo. Not, did I say beta? Or did I say demo? I don't know. But the demo was really good. Tomorrow we will have another painkiller video, and the day after that I will start working on the next background this video, because I still have content left over from... I still have a lot of content from that. But other than that, I don't think I think that covered it. Now I gotta go and edit this video before uploading it, which is gonna be, yay, fun. Super fun. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll eat you next time.